Faith and Begora, this is Chief O'Hara here. Want to tell you about the greatest hero who ever was, Batman. Join New England Comics on Wednesday for Batman Day, July 23rd. You get a free copy of Batman's first ever adventure. You get free Bat masks while they last, so you can be whatever Batman you want. Any decade. And with a $25 Bat purchase, you get a free Bat cape as well. Oh, Faith and Begora, he's been such a protector to all of us here in Gotham City. And a new protector is the Tick, the New England Comics limited edition copy of the Tick, available only in New England Comic stores and at their booth at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. 750 serial numbered books, so you know it's gonna be a collector's item. And now, let's turn it over for the new arrivals for Wednesday, July 23rd. Thanks, Chief O'Hara!
Hey!
That was exciting!
You don't get many special guests in the
get
studio.
celebrities like that. Alright, these are the new arrivals for Wednesday, July 23rd. Batman Day.
Da-da-da.
First from Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Peter wasn't the only one that radioactive spider bit. Who is Silk, and where has she been all this time? Don't miss the introduction of a major new spider character in this Original Sin tie-in. Deadpool number 32, also an Original Sin tie-in, featuring Deadpool, Dazzler, Dracula, decapitations, probably other stuff that starts with D.
He's a handsome guy.
Guardians of the Galaxy trade paperback, just in time for their cinematic debut, the complete run of the first series of the all-new, all-different 21st century Guardians of the Galaxy, with appearances by Adam Warlock, Mantis, Quasar, Major Victory, Starhawk, King Blastar, and Cosmo the telepathic space dog.
That's a raccoon in it, isn't it?
Yes, but sort of a raccoon. He looks like a raccoon. I could give you the regular lineup, but you know it by now.
No.
Original Sins number 4, the original sin of Doctor Doom. It probably has to do with Rust-Oleum.
Yeah. As he takes over a small country that produces the main chemical at WD-40.
Right, exactly. And from DC Comics this week, it's Batman Day, so it's Batman 33. It's been one hell of a year for Gotham City, but it all comes down to this: Batman versus the Riddler in the exercise finale of Zero Year. Dark Horse presents The Goon, Occasion of Revenge, number 1. The zombie priest's race of witches comes after the Goon. Now both his town and his sanity is on the line. This is a miniseries, not a one-shot special. You actually get a decent run of the Goon.
Nice.
And finally, Groove vs. Conan, number 1. We've been waiting for this a long time. Mark Avanier and Sergio Aragones bring you the greatest battle ever between heroism and stupidity. Who will stand victorious?
You notice most of the people in the Star Wars look like George Lucas. I mean, even the women look like the aliens. Everybody, look like George Lucas and Slately.
Hey, what is the Star Wars but a adolescent fantasy come to life? Are you gonna cast somebody else as Han Solo? From Image, Murder Me Dead. After a decade out of print, the return of David Lapham's classical noir tale of obsession, sex, betrayal, horror, and murder. And it has a happy ending. Saga number 21. So, if you're a robot, you get to go on fantastic space adventures, fighting evil and protecting the princess, right? Yeah, not all robots are that lucky.
Another NEC top pick brought to you by the inmates we keep in the basement of our Guatemalan insane asylum.
Velvet number 6, an all-new story arc begins. So read it, or she's going to eliminate you if you don't.
This looks like a rogue.
It's a good series. What if Miss Moneypenny? From IDW, Ragnarok number 1. 300 years after the Norse gods were destroyed by the great enemies, one being will seek vengeance. Writer-artist Walter Simonson does what he does best. Transformers vs. G.I. Joe number 1. G.I. Joe is on the front lines of first contact with an alien race. It does not go peacefully.
No, they don't usually call in the Joes for a happy ending.
Buck Rogers in the 25th Century trade paperback. The original sci-fi comic hero, reimagined by Howard Chaykin. He's the original. He's over 80 years old now. He's the first.
Really?
Join time-displaced World War I flying ace Buck as he fights to free the U.S. from the omnipotent power of the Chinese. No. There's a lot. There's Wilma Deering and a lot of the other classic characters. No Twiki. No Twiki.
Biggie, attaboy, Buck.
He was from the 70s. No Twiki.
Speaking of a handsome guy in a skinny suit.
Yes. Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, number 1. After the tragic exit of Donna, the Doctor thought he was through with Companion. But frustrated New Yorker Gabby Gonzalez is about to prove him wrong when she helps him fight an infestation of psychic aliens. And Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor, number 1. After the second Big Bang, ever wonder what the Doctor is up to when Amy and Rory aren't around? After having just lost her mother, Alice Obafune is about to find out when the Doctor explodes into her life, getting her involved with the career of a 70s musician, an amnesiac alien time traveler, and a terrifying cosmic threat. Geronimo! Tukey, Save the Humans, number 1. Jeff Smith returns to humorous adventure. Own anyone? With the story of a Stone Age wanderer who just wants to be left alone as he attempts to escape the dangers of the ancient savannas. 2 million years ago, meet Tukey, the first human to leave Africa. I love Bone, so I'm looking forward to this one. And that'll do it for the new arrivals for Wednesday, July 23rd at New England Comics. Don't forget, it's Batman Day. And don't forget the new Tick comic.
Yeah, you can't be jealous of those people that get to go to Comic-Con this year because you get to come to any one of our 8 locations and get your free Batman gear and get your limited edition Tick comic book. So come on in.
Which is obviously the best comic book that's going to come out this week.
Clearly. So we'll see you Wednesday in any one of our 8 locations. Come on down and buy more comics.
If you go to San Diego Comic-Con, get me stuff.
See you next week, folks. Bye.